Welcome to another edition of the Bhandwagon Podcast, and today, or this evening, we are going back in time at Desi Live with all the classic bands from Apna Sangeet to Alarm to Shin DCS and to Malkeet Singh. Hopefully, I'll be grabbing around a few people, getting a bit of thoughts about the industry, where we are, and the music today. It's all about live music, so I'm trying to speak as loud as I can so you guys can hear this, so keep on. You know, when we first start off, you gotta go to the top, and we got the main man. Prash, it's good to do this in person, bro.
What's happening, Ricky? Thank you for coming today.
I've been promising for you for ages that I was gonna come, and today it was in Birmingham. I had to rep.
We could finally afford you, that's why.
Yeah, I ain't told you about fees and stuff like that, but a massive congratulations. The Desi Live brand, how it's going, especially Desi Live, is a staple now of the calendar. How easy and how hard is it to put a show on like this again?
We're getting better at it, put it that way. I think you can see the proof's in the pudding, but so far so good. Happy with how it's going, and it's going to continue to grow.
I've had the privilege of having a few off the record chats about next year, and I'm very happy of what the lineup's looking like. When you're doing a lot of these tours, and especially with artists coming over, we've seen it with Daljit, we've seen it with Karan, how much of a boost is it to having live music?
Live music is imperative. It's what makes everything, it's the bread and butter of how this scene came together in the first place. These bands, these singers, they laid the foundation for the singers that are big today, and we have to give them their respect and their flowers, and that's what we want to do. So,
Prash, I know you're a busy man. I can see you walking around, and I definitely know the stress level, so thank you inviting us on, and I appreciate it.
No stress today. Happy to have you here, my bro.
I'm doing my biggest tribute act to Jazz Johar and the night shift, and appreciate that, man, Jazz. I know the pain. GV, what is happening, bro? From doing a podcast to seeing you live now, your last 18 months have been massive, and it's good to see you happy, man.
Thank you, bro. I'm even happier seeing you here.
Yeah, stop.
Always a pleasure. And thank you, since our podcast, it really inspired me. I've been doing loads, and people have had to see a lot from me, so thank you, man. That gave me a boost, that podcast.
You know, when you come to an event like this with Desi Live, and you normally stop behind the production desk and you do whatever.
Yeah.
How does this make you feel when you're able to experience it live in effect like this?
Oh, this is amazing. I grew up. Oh, it's the band. I grew up listening to these guys, you know what I mean? I'm inspired by these guys. My sound in some way, shape or form has, been built by mimicking these guys in the beginning. So I can't not, these guys in Birmingham performing, I can't miss it, you know what I mean? So I had to come down and support. And it's nice to get out and about, live music.
I don't think anyone's grabbed me up like my wife since then. Anyway, are you using this chance as a networking event to see some of the collaborations of future projects? I'm saying, you look at the caliber of artists here today, are you using it as a chance to kind of network and get future projects?
I want to do a Legends Bullion too.
You heard it here first.
So I'm looking for some of the artists that should have been on Legends Bullion 1. So I'm looking around. So we're going to try and make it happen today.
Yeah, I'm very reluctant to go to the main band room where there's, you know what happens in the band room, we don't know, innit? Yeah. We can't put it on screen, so I'm trying to be respectful here.
Yeah, no. I can't really hear you because it's so loud, but it's going to be amazing.
Where's the after party?
Wherever you're going, bro. Up at Let's go.
Soho Road.
Soho Road. Spicy Soho Road. Yeah. Number 6, Spices. Let's go get Birmingham.
See that? So when we talk about Bhangra royalty, there's a few names that are synonymous, and the Bhangra family is one of the biggest, and I am joined by Dips Bhangra. Dips, there's a live event. I will not be surprised not seeing you behind it. You are one of the main focal points around live music in the UK. It's good to see you, man.
It's good to see you. This guy's officially the podfather. Yeah? He's the podfather of Bhangra music. There we go.
Trust me, this guy would have been doing it long before. He was doing some massive interviews and always an inspiration in terms of what I do, man. And he's got the biggest Bhangra discography around. Yeah, so, we got to protect this man at all costs. Who are you looking forward to today?
I tell you what I'm looking forward to. Yeah, it's something completely different. So you've got the amazing Desi live band. They're going to be performing. I've been asked by Shin to jump on to do something a little bit special for his set. It involves a lot of production work, samples. Yeah, it's never been done before. We're going to do it first time tonight. Hopefully it's going to work, man. That's what I'm looking for. Other than that, just the crowd. Because we're in Birmingham, the official capital of Bhangra music. Listen, man, there's over 1,000 people here. We're ready to rock, man.
With Captain Bhangra. That's the unofficial name.
Listen,
that is the main name.
No. So, how's the things going with the podcast?
Oh, forget me, man.
No, seriously. What we do? Are you gonna start monetizing and make some money out of this? You should be by now.
No, we've had some really good conversations about it. This guy is, there's one thing when people talk to you now and you give advice. Everything that you've said has always been right. So eventually I might go down that road. It's the arse factor as well at the same time.
No. Listen, what you're doing is amazing. Keep it up. It's hard. Takes a lot of time. Takes a lot of effort. But you're on it, man. Relentless. That's the main thing.
I'm gonna start fucking crying now. Dibs, love ya.
You too.
Make sure you enjoy it today.
I'm gonna try.
And always, with the experience.
Listen, I'm gonna play DIP in the set. That is the Bhangra levels we're taking.
No.
We're going those levels.
Yo, we're gonna have to cut the camera at that point, man. Dibs, wicked, man. And we're joined by the legend here, Mr. Buta Jackpal. And Happy. Buta, what's going on?
Don't fucking start.
You know who's it? You know who's behind the camera?
Don't say Panjabi. Fuck yeah.
I've only just come to see you. That's it. Today should be a dedication for
I don't blame you. It's hard to see myself.
I know you got to get yourself ready, but it's a massive thing for Birmingham today, what you're doing. A legend. I really enjoyed it. We're going to get it in person again, but how do you take these kind of experiences when you've done all the gigs in the world?
To me, it's another gig. Honestly,
I know you're about a few words, so I'm going to let you go, man. All right. See you later. Talking about OGs, there's only one OG in this game who did all the original podcaster. He was Mr. Punjab 2000 to me. Doing everything from Kaka Wala interviews. Bro, what is happening?
Yo, dude, you know what? Me and you, we connected all the time, right? Through the old school vibe there. I follow your podcast. I love them. I love the real talk. But you know what? There's old school Bhangra. We're passionate about that. So it's always going to be about live music and live singers.
So are you going to promise everyone now you're going to come and do the podcast with me?
100%. You call me in, man, and let's do it, man. But you know what? We have to promote our Panjabi Virsa, the culture, the singers, and live music, man, because look at it, right? Cameraman, just put it out there. Just put it out. People still want it, Mr. Bandau. People still want it, so that's what it's about.
Bro, respect, man. I'm so glad I got to see you today, man.
You too as well, man. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no, respect, man.
Safe.
The man in the house, respect. Bhandwagon.
Yes, you join me with one of my oldest connects. He's also been on the podcast, Mr. Tali Digital. Welcome. And we're also joined by I just heard him live. He's amazing. He's only been here for a short time, but I'm telling you, he's going to make some moves. The real Satch.
Yo, कितना भाई सारे गेम में ठीक हो?
Tali, how do you think when you see performances and the lineup today? How does it reassure you of that the movement, the Bhangra scene over here is in a very healthy position?
So ऐतो पता लगता है आजकल demand है कि there's still a demand to old school Bhangra music to की there's still a demand for it, and this proves it. It goes full circle, yourself, Ricky. Drum and bass, garage, folk music, hip hop,
jungle,
and it goes back to Bhangra. And so we're coming back. But I want to know where you got your t-shirt from, because I want to swap with you right now. Let me know all this.
It's funny.
मैं अपने जी तो special पाके आया पर इन्हें number लेगा मेरा अपना.
No, your t-shirt is original. Look, just have a look at it. Satnam. So can you just tell us a little bit about Satch and how the relationship happened there?
So, long story short, Satch has been signed by Desi Live. So, he's quite a popular singer in India, in Punjab.
1 second. We got to. No. Buddy, कितना?
Yeah, good.
कैमरे का मुकाबला हो गया. Yeah. So long story short, Desi live, real such. They're coming out some big music and there's some big things ahead for it.
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਮੇਰਾ ਨਵਾਂ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਸੀ ਲਾਈਕ ਫੋਕ ਗਾਉਣਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਗਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਗਾਉਣ ਦਾ ਮੌਕਾ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲੀ ਟਾਪੀ ਭਾਜੀ ਦਾ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਕਰਦਾ ਐਂਡ ਸਨੀ ਭਾਜੀ ਦਾ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਮੌਕਾ ਦਿਆ ਇੱਥੇ ਗਾਉਣ ਦਾ ਬਲੱਡ 'ਚ ਆਇਆ ਤਾਂ
ਬਲੱਡ 'ਚ ਹੀ ਹੋਣਾ
ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਬਲੱਡ 'ਚ ਹੈ ਢੋਲ ਦੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਸੀ ਢੋਲ ਫੋਕ ਇਹ ਸਾਡੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਬਲੱਡ 'ਚ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਇਹ ਚੱਲਦਾ ਹੀ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਕਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਡੁੱਬਣਾ
ਸਾਰੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਰ ਰਿੱਕੀ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਘੈਂਟ ਢੋਲ ਵਜਾਉਂਦਾ
ਨਾ ਉਹ
ਇਹ ਜਾਣ ਕੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਵਜਾਉਂਦਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਇਹਨੇ ਬਾਕੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਬੱਸ ਕਰਾ ਦੇਣੀ ਆ ਪਰ ਪ੍ਰੋਪਰ ਸਿਕ ਢੋਲੇ ਬੈਕ ਇਨ ਦ ਡੇ
ਉਹ ਪੁਰਾਣੇ ਜ਼ਮਾਨੇ ਸੀ I don't do that ਮੈਂ ਰਿਟਾਇਰਡ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ you know ਅਸੀਂ ਰਿਟਾਇਰਮੈਂਟ ਬੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਗਏ we want to do podcast
ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਰਿਟਾਇਰਮੈਂਟ 'ਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਆਵਾਂਗੇ ਬਾਹਰ
ਇਹ ਵੀ ਬਲੱਡ 'ਚ ਹੈ
ਇਹ ਵੀ ਬਲੱਡ 'ਚ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਰਿਟਾਇਰਮੈਂਟ ਵੀ ਬਲੱਡ 'ਚ
okay then all right we'll catch up with you soon make sure you follow
Hold on. Look out for this guy. He's going to be sick. This guy beat cancer and came back, man.
respect man ਦੋ ਲਾਈਨਾਂ
ਯਾ ਤੁੰਪਾ ਬੋਲੀ ਸੋਹਣਿਆ ਵੇ ਜੱਟੀ ਨੱਚਦੀ ਪਟੋਲਾ ਬਣ ਕੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਪਾਉਂਦੀ ਦੇ ਬਾਹੀ ਰੰਗਲਾ ਚੂੜਾ ਕਣ ਕੇ ਪਾ ਬੋਲੀ ਸੋਹਣਿਆ ਵੇ ਜੱਟੀ ਨੱਚਦੀ ਪਟੋਲਾ ਬਣ ਕੇ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਬਲੱਡ 'ਚ ਹੈ ਪਰ ਜੋ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੇਰਾ ਓਰੀਜਨਲ ਸੁਣਾਉਣਾ ਉਹ ਵੈਰੀ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਉਮੀਦ ਕਰਦਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਸੰਦ ਕਰੋਗੇ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਸੋ ਮਚ
make sure you follow him the Tali such connection
Bhandwagon
I've heard that So there can't be a Desi live gig without the main person here, Harpscore. It's been a minute. How are you?
Do you know what? Being back at Desi Live is the best feeling in the world. I cannot tell you how special nights like this actually are. I mean, freaking, when do you really get to see an old school lineup like this in the one room? You don't. Not that often. So it's nice to bring people together. We're doing it for the culture, and we're doing it actually to pay our respects back to them because they've spent an entire life performing on stages, and now they're coming back in a special way. So, yeah, man.
Harps, you are so unique that you see people when they've achieved so much what you've done in their career and hit those levels of what you do. And you always keep it back. And especially with a gig like this, where you're seeing the old school, your knowledge is amazing. How did you get into this in terms of making sure that you're still connected into the live scene like this?
Do you know what? I think a lot of people think about that when they look at me. I think they question, how the hell does she know all this music? Firstly, I've grown up in a very Desi household. So Panjabi music is on all the time. A lot of my baby videos have got Hira playing in the background. So I feel like I don't know any different. I've just been surrounded by it by a young age. But then obviously when you get to a certain age where you decide what music you like, I realised I was born to love Punjabi music, man. And I've followed it ever since I was a little girl. And Obi Jardin, like no one's told me to do that. I'm just doing it. And I'm proud of it.
I've been privy to some of the lineup, what's going to happen next year with Desi. Like, how excited are you about that?
I have no words to tell you how excited I am because sometimes I like to keep the suspense and not give away too much so that you do actually get your tickets to get here because every time you watch back the footage, you're going to regret it. So I'm telling you, every lineup we've ever had for Desi Live is epic.
So the last thing is, when we did the podcast, we agreed that we were going to do the second part. So how soon is that going to happen?
I'm a lot more free now, let's put it that way. So whenever you're free, Ricky, throw in the phone again, I'll be there. We're ready for one.
Oh, then we'll catch up with you in a bit. Our Prassi is absolutely killing it. I'm going to try and get Sadar's attention. I need some Scottish pound notes. Yo, the crowd are mad here, you know. Proper crazy. There he is. Hi, Desi live is like beans on toast. The beans are brash, the toast is sunny. Welcome, Sunny.
No, I could take that in such a wrong way, bro.
What's wrong with that analogy?
What? That means I'm on the bottom. You gotta cut that out. I'm a good boy.
No. Sonny, a massive congratulations on doing Desi Live in Birmingham. We always know that you get a different type of crowd when it comes to this event. It's amazing.
Birmingham's another kettle of fish, man. It's different. Birmingham is different.
Yeah, it's a crazy audience. They never buy the tickets first off. They always buy them at the door. As an event organizer, how much stress is that? Come on.
No, actually, you know what? Actually, we sold quite a lot in advance, so we weren't stressed out at all. You know what? It is what it is. That's what it comes down to.
I'm looking at the audience. For once, I'm not the oldest one here, but you're getting loads of different people from different generations. How important is that you from a business model, especially with live music?
Do you know what? Apart from a few weddings here and there, you'll never get to see these guys together. Maybe never. Maybe this is probably the last time you see them together. So, you know what? If you're a Panjabi music lover, doesn't matter what age you are, it's open to you. Simple as that.
As a podcast ambassador on behalf of Birmingham, thank you for coming here, man. Really appreciate it.
And we got quite a few big things planned for next year, so.
And I know one of the guests. I'm going to be really happy. Is that right?
Probably, yeah.
And am I involved?
Are you involved? How much money you got?
All right, let's cut it right there now. Thank you very much. I am with my favourite band, Apna Sangeet, Mr. Sardar Gill and Mr. K.S. Pamra. ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਦਾਂ ਲੱਗਾ ਅੱਜ?
ਬਾਜੀ ਬਾਜਾ ਆਡੀਅנס ਬਹੁਤ ਗ੍ਰੇਟ ਆ ਪੋਜੀਸ਼ਨ ਬੜੇ ਗ੍ਰੇਟ ਆ ਨਜ਼ਾਰੇ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਪੁਰਾਣਾ 80s 90s ਯਾਦ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਅੱਜ
ਜਾਣ ਕੇ ਪੁੱਛਣਾ ਦਿਲ ਬੜਾ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹੋਇਆ ਇਦਾਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਮੁੜ ਕੇ ਜਵਾਨ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਆ
ਇਹ ਪੁਰਾਣਾ ਹਮਿੰਗ ਵੇਟ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਲਾਈਦਾ ਸੀ ਸ਼ੋ
ਐਕਚੁਅਲੀ ਸਾਰੀ ਮਿਹਰਬਾਨੀ ਦੇਸੀ ਲਾਈਵ ਵਾਲਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਲਾਸਟ ਡੇ ਲੰਡਨ ਵੀ ਕਰਾਇਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਬਰਮਿੰਘਮ ਵੀ ਕਰਾਇਆ ਔਰ ਰਿਸਪੌਂਸ ਇੰਨਾ ਗੁੱਡ ਆਇਆ ਪੁੱਛੋ ਨਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਲੋਕਲ ਟਿਕਟਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਦੀਆਂ
We like to thank all the people who came to see us and wish them all the best. Hope we can make them proud again. Thank you.
I've managed to bump into one of the podcast guests who's been on, one of the rising stars in the Bhangra UK scene. He is, when I think of him, I always think about live music because that's where I've known him from. Stephen Sahota. When you see the lineup today, you see the musicians, you see the audience, how much motivation does this give to you to make sure to continue on your journey?
Yeah, you know what? First, shout out to Bhandwagon and all the guys listening. You can't mess with live music, man, because you know what? Look at how many people are out there. Look at the vibe you're getting from all the musicians and these singers, man. They've done it for 30 years, man. They just do it, and so it's inspiring to come and watch these guys over and over again because it never gets boring. They're amazing, and you know what? If we do like 1/10 of what these guys have achieved, I'll be very happy.
Stephen, you've had a really busy over 18 months to 2 years. How does the next sort of 12 months, 2 years look like for you now?
It hopefully looks a lot busier than the last period gone. So you know what? It's all about hard work, and so we're just working hard and making sure there's a lot of new material ready to come and drop into the market that hopefully people will enjoy.
I've previewed a couple of your songs now. This is the bit where I give you the microphone, and then you can sing a couple of lines of any song that you'd like.
Okay.
Namely Dullah.
You know what? This is just for Rick, right? And because he loves Dullah, and so do I. ਉਹ ਗੁੱਸੇ ਚੱਦਲੇ ਨੂੰ ਮੇਰੂ ਮਾਰੇ ਬੋਲੀਆਂ ਹੋ ਇੱਜ਼ਤਾਂ ਤੇ ਰੋਲੀਆਂ ਪਿੰਡੀ ਦੇ ਦਿਵਾਲੇ ਚੱਲਦੀਆਂ ਗੋਲੀਆਂ ਬਿਕੰਦਾ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਬੋਲੀਆਂ ਆਪ ਤਾਂ ਤੂੰ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਸੌ ਗਿਆ ਵੀ ਨਾਨਕੀ ਵੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਚਾਦਰਾ ਮੁਗਲਾਂ ਨੇ ਤੇਰਾ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਲੁੱਟਿਆ ਹੋ ਵੱਡਿਆ ਬਹਾਦਰਾ
I love you, Stephen. Thank you very much.
Respect, man. Peace, man. Big up to Bhandwagon.
So another one who I've joined with today, podcaster, Big Mouth Diva, Ravia. How are you?
I'm really well. How are you?
So you know when you do podcasts, this is a microphone. This is what you're supposed to do. Come here. What do you think of events like this? Does it take you back to the old school?
Huh?
So you know when you go go to events like this, does this take you back to the old school?
Yeah, it really does. It's bad boy. But are you too young to be here? Do you even appreciate the music?
I'm an 82 baby, you know that. So anyway, what do you think? You know, when you see the event like this today and you see the success and when you see what Birmingham represents, what kind of message does that give to you? How do you remember your childhood from this?
We are the heart of Bhangra, and that has always been a known fact. And when you come to events like this and you do see the people vibing, it's incredible. It's incredible. It really is, Ranj. How does coming to events like this make you feel?
It's amazing. I wanted to go to the London one, but I was out of the country. So I told my friends, we'll definitely come to the Birmingham one. And I'm so happy I came. It's amazing to see these artists who I grew up with, going to daytimers with, listening to. It's fab. Loving it.
And does it make you think of your childhood?
Not childhood. I'm not that old. Teenage years.
Be honest now.
Teenage years.
And she's looking for a bro, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm loving it. It's fab night. We're all enjoying ourselves. And it's good to see old people as well that I haven't seen in a long time.
And that's it, Sarah.
Alright, Rabia, thanks for that. Do my job, appreciate it. Have a good one. Look after yourself. Normally we see this young lady behind the camera, but today Mrs. Punjab 2000 is what I'm going to call her. She came and she deserves to be in front of the camera. Welcome, and how are you enjoying this event?
I'm having a really good time. It's nice to be here to revive my teenage years and to be back again. And in Birmingham, I haven't been here for over a year and I'm really excited to be here.
It's the capital of Bhangra. When you see events like this now, how much does it make you reminisce of the old school and then think about what the future may be? It's a deep question, that's a deep question.
No, well, if it continues to be like this, what I love about these types of events is that you've got 2-3 generations all under one roof. You'll never see trouble here. There's no aggression, there's no fights. Everyone is here just for the love of music and the love of culture.
Just want to say, like, the commitment that you've shown over the years, supporting different events, artists and that, it's amazing, and it's good to see you today. I really enjoyed seeing you today.
We made a promise to Tony Singh Pablo, who sadly passed in 2015, that we would carry on with his legacy and do whatever we can to support not just the industry, but the entire culture in general. And we're happy to do it.
All the best. Enjoy tonight.
Thank you, Andrew.
We are here with some of the legends of the game, Mr. Taj UVD. He has supplied everyone and anyone. It don't matter how big your name is in the industry. He's been there, and we have got everybody's favourite lawyer, the legend himself. My first guest on the podcast, my Christmas specials, Mr. Harjab Bago. Welcome, boys.
Thank you.
Harjab, when you see events like this, I know you're a big supporter of music and live music, and you see the turnout today. How does that take you back in today?
This feels like a uni gig, but everyone is 25 years older. This is like a uni gig, but everyone's 25 years older. सारे ने दाढ़ी स्टार्ट आए हो हम। और मेरे नहीं है यार ले। हले शेव करता रोज। मेरे करके आ रहे हैं बंदे ने चिकना यार।
I've seen some very uncomfortable looks over some side. A lot of ex-girlfriends, boyfriends, ex-wives and husbands here as well.
Brava, तू तो साढ़े आगे दूसरी वाली बोटियाँ देखना है आज।
We're gonna cut that out. I'm not even gonna introduce him by name. He's on everyone's Instagram. Every band going. He is killing it. What are you saying?
Making me blush.
Hi guys.
You've done a lot of gigs this year, Rastafari tour. You've been on a lot of smaller bands, Jungle Bandi with AS Kula and Vishal up there. What is going on in terms of your future next year? I know we've had a discussion about you want to have a relaxation, but that don't happen in this game.
No. So I'd say for the next couple of months we're going chill, but next year, 2025, Jungle Bandi, we're hitting it hard. But I'm not gonna say too much. I'm just gonna let you guys
Desi. I'm with some very talented artists and a lot of big DJs, so you guys will see in the future, hopefully.
He's assured me he's coming on next year, guys. So this is on record. When are you coming on the podcast?
I'll say give Jungle Bundy a year or two. I will make a surprise entrance here.
Bro, wicked seeing you, man. All the best. Yeah, good luck for the future.
I want to big up the Bhandwagon Podcast. I listen to that all the time.
I ain't paid him for that. I ain't paid him. Today's just been full of seeing all guests on the podcast. And one of my favourites, Simon, says, what do you say, Simon?
How you doing, everybody? It's a pleasure to be here on stage. How are you doing, brother?
You know, you did one of my biggest bucket list things. You actually played on Mere Yaar Bajawe Toll today on stage. I was so jealous, man. How do you get, you know what you got? When you got the responsibility of hitting that dug at the same point.
I know, man.
That's hard, man.
It's hard work, but you know, we've been there, we've done it, we got the t-shirt, experiencing it. But I know what you're saying, on the spot, anything can happen, but live music, bro, it's about having that vibe and energy on stage. But as you can see today, look at the crowd, just pure music, pure energy, pure punk in our heads. So over here, man.
You manage quite a lot of the, you know, the established bands and some of the newer artists out there. When you see the reaction, you see the size of the crowd today, how does that encourage you for the future?
You know what, this is what we want to do for next year. We've got a lot of things in the pipeline. Next week, obviously, we've got Rapinda Handa coming, which I'm doing for the first time with Desi Beats and the guys here. So we're going to do something different in 2 weeks' time, but it's about promoting music, it's about promoting a new live scene as well, encouraging new musicians and new talent to come forward on stage and experience what we're experiencing. You know what I mean? Because we've got Vishal, he's 21, but all the rest of us are over 40, but we need like another 10, 15 more Vishals on stage, because there's only so, look.
Listen me, man.
There's only so long, our lifespan is like, it's not going, we're not going to die, but you know what, we need next generation.
I know you got a little quick break, so I'm not going to disturb you any further, man. Good luck for the rest of the show.
Thanks,
I appreciate it.
All the best, man. Thanks for having me, and all the best for the show. Hey, I love the t-shirt, man.
Look at this. It was 80s theme in it. I had to rep in it. You got to rep.
Thanks, man.
There you go. Up by the top. What the fuck is this shit? I'm here with the one and only, the legend, Malkeet Singh. It is an honor from when we listened to the golden age of Bhangra in the early 80s, mid 80s, 90s. There's very few artists who have gone through decades within this country and around the world. The original Jet Set Singh, he's been around the world more than anyone, and his passport can testify that. So you see all these artists coming on there. There was the one and only, the original Mr. Malkeet Singh.
Thank you.
You know, when you see the artists today and the audience, how do you feel that when you first do this, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋਏ ਸੀਗੇ and the same audience out there now?
ਬਹੁਤ ਕੁਝ ਚੇਂਜ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਲਾਈਫ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇੰਨੇ ਚਿਰ ਤੋਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਹੋਏ ਆ, ਫੋਕ ਮਿਊਜ਼ਿਕ ਤੋਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋਏ ਸੀ, ਫਿਰ ਵੈਸਟਰਨ ਮਿਊਜ਼ਿਕ ਥੋੜਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਫਿਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੀਮਿਕਸ ਆ ਗਿਆ, ਫਿਰ ਹਿਪ ਹੌਪ ਆ ਗਿਆ, ਫਿਰ ਰੈਪਿੰਗ ਆ ਗਈ, ਫਿਰ ਹੋਰ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਕੁਛ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਰਿਹਾ। ਪਰ ਮੈਂ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਆਪਣੀ ਰੂਟਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜਿਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਨਾ, ਉਹ ਕਾਮਯਾਬੀ ਰਿਹਾ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਫੋਕ ਮਿਊਜ਼ਿਕ ਹੈ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਹਰ ਵਾਰੀ ਬੰਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਲਾਈਕ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ। ਔਰ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਨੀਅਰਲੀ 40 ਈਅਰ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਇਸ ਕਲੱਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਦੋਂ 30 ਈਅਰ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਇੱਥੇ ਪਰਫਾਰਮ ਕਰਨ ਲੱਗੇ ਹਾਂ। ਸੋ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਹਰ ਕੋਨੇ ਤੇ ਪਲੇ ਕੀਤਾ ਔਰ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਸੇਮ ਸਰੋਤੇ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਆ, ਸੇਮ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਊਜ਼ਿਕ ਵੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਸੇਮ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ। ਚੇਂਜ ਬੜੀਆਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਪਰ ਮੁੜ ਕੇ ਫਿਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਉਹੀ ਫੋਕ ਮਿਊਜ਼ਿਕ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ।
My son's 8 years old, and one of his first albums that I put on with him was Not to Get the Rich, and the original Gornala Ishq Mata.
Thank you.
When you hear a song and a child in this age can still sing and still know the sound, how does that make you feel now? You said 40 years.
ਹਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਇਹ ਆ ਕਿ you know with the ਕਾਲੀ ਐਨਕ new song, ਉਹ ਹੁਣ 5 year 7 year old ਨਿਆਣਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਪਤਾ ਆ, ਹਨਾ? So before it's like ਤੁਤੀਆਂ ਗੁਰਨਾ ਇਸ਼ਕ ਮਿੱਠਾ, you know, your dad knows, everybody knows, ਪਰ ਸਾਡੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ kids ਸੀਗੇ ਨਾ ਉਹ ਥਰਡ ਜਨਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਨੂੰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਜਿਹਦਾ ਪਤਾ ਨਾ। ਸੋ ਉਹ ਕਾਲੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੱਕ ਵੀ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਗਈ ਬਿਕੋਜ਼ ਮੈਂ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਨਾ ਚੇਂਜ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਦੇਖੀ ਆ। ਸੋ ਆਈ ਚੇਂਜ ਮਾਈ ਮਿਊਜ਼ਿਕ ਬਿਕੋਜ਼ ਆਈ ਕੈਨਟ ਚੇਂਜ ਮਾਈ ਸਟਾਈਲ ਇਜ਼ ਸਟਿਲ ਦੇਅਰ। ਸੋ ਆਈ ਯੂਜ਼ ਲਾਈਕ ਅ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਕਾਈਂਡ ਆਫ ਮਿਊਜ਼ਿਕ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਮੇਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਚੱਲਦਾ ਰਹੇ ਔਰ ਵਧੀਆ। ਜੇ ਡੀਜੇ ਸਾਊਂਡ ਆਈ ਤਾਂ ਡੀਜੇ ਸਾਊਂਡ ਕਰ ਲਈਏ, ਅਤੇ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉੱਪਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਲਫ਼ਜ਼ ਨੇ ਹੁਣ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕਾਲੀ ਐਨਕ ਨਾ ਲਾਇਆ ਕਰ ਤੂੰ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੀ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਆ। ਸੋ ਮੈਂ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਹਰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਤੋਂ ਹਟਾਇਆ। ਇੱਕ ਜਦੋਂ ਨਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਥੋੜ੍ਹੇ ਸਿਆਣੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੋ ਨਾ, ਥੋੜ੍ਹੇ ਸਿਆਣੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ, ਫਿਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉੱਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਬਾਹਲੇ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਗਾਣੇ ਗਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦੇ। ਪਰ ਮੈਂ ਉਹ ਥੀਮ ਵੀ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਵੀ ਤੂੰ ਕਾਲੀ ਐਨਕ ਨਾ ਲਾਇਆ ਕਰ, ਤੂੰ ਬਣ ਠਣ ਕੇ ਨਾ ਬਾਹਰ ਜਾਇਆ ਕਰ, ਤੂੰ ਮੇਕਅਪ ਨਾ ਬਾਹਲੀ ਲਾਇਆ ਕਰ, ਤੂੰ ਬਿਊਟੀ ਪਾਰਲਰ। ਮੈਂ ਹਰੇਕ ਗੱਲ ਤੋਂ ਹਟਾਇਆ, ਪਰ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਲਾਈਕ ਕੀਤਾ ਔਰ ਵਧੀਆ। ਸੋ ਸਿਆਣੀ ਗੱਲ ਵੀ ਆਈ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤੱਕ ਵੀ ਕਰਤਾ ਸਿਰ ਤੋਂ ਚੁੰਨੀ ਨਾ ਲਾਇਆ ਕਰਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਤੋਂ।
I know how excited everybody's out there when they mentioned your name. The crowd went crazy.
Thank you.
I just want you to enjoy today and experience that, because I think it's very rare that we get a chance to all the senior artists and current artists get celebrated like that. So from me, I want you to go out there and put on the performance, because I remember seeing you at university. All my happy memories are with you. And this is I like the extension that you did on your house. Kali Henk has done very, very well.
Thank you very much. बहुत चंगा लगा था मिल के। जिंदे रहो।
Main people here, all the live events, and you want to hear the best artist singing. The man next to me has provided the sound in the UK for decades. Mr. Satnam Singh, how are you?
I'm good, thank you, brother. Yourself?
You must be in your element seeing this today.
Brother, you know what? It's just good to see live music.
And look at the generations of people in the audience. From you got teenagers here all the way up to senior. It's amazing.
Brother, you know what it is? You can't beat live music. Live music is live music. It is the best. It brings everybody out.
On behalf of everybody, the sound of UK Bhangra, literally, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So we're back here again, one of my favourite vocalists, been on the podcast, shit these years, Simon up there, who's giving it loads. It's a bad boy, one of the favourites. Here he goes. He is killing it. If you're looking around, nobody's gone home. The crowd is going mad at this point. Singing along. Amazing. Just listen to this. I need to wash myself here. I think I better get out of here. Buddha, come on, Buddha. I'm shitting it. This is the original Swedic. These guys are the OGs with it there. How you find it today?
Beautiful trip down memory lane.
Resham, come on. Wicked. So why haven't we done this earlier?
Whenever it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And it's happening now.
Resham, I believe it's his fault, isn't it? It's his fault why it happened.
He made me come. I didn't want to come. I didn't want to come. He made me come.
How many old faces have you seen today?
Not as many as I used to. I think we've all grown up. But the hardcore people were always here. So yeah.
So you.
I'm not that old.
So you, lad, so that's good enough.
He wasn't gonna agree with it any other way. I just grabbed him. But how are you? When you see some of these acts, man, they still got it.
Bro, I mean, this is UK punk right here. This is the originals. 1995, 1996 when we were at uni, we used to see these boys perform like this. And Shinpaji hasn't changed one bit.
His vocals are amazing.
Unbelievable. The whole thing, every single artist that's been on there, they're iconic. There's only one word, iconic. Going all the way from the 80s, the 90s. We're in 2024, bro. 2024, and they're still able to kick it like that on stage.
I mean, you're surrounded yourself with a very lot of talented singers. We've got Banga, you got Steven Sahota, you got AS Gular, part of the crew as well.
Yeah.
How much do you think you would take away in terms of giving them the examples of what this is like today? Knowing the levels that can be achieved, some of them are already on their way and going to that place. But look at the longevity of what these artists are, like you're saying. How much do you drill that into your artists?
I just say, look, you know, even with Suk as well, look at Suk Cheetah as well.
Yeah.
So I just say, look, follow what you want to produce. You follow what music you want to do. That's it. Give the world what you like in music.
Yeah.
Give your taste. And the UK sound, untouchable. Listen to it. Listen. Look how old this song is.
You're gonna appreciate it different as well.
Unbelievable. I mean, come on, look at Juggy on top there. Look at Harry on keys. Look at Boot on keys. Look at these are iconic boys, man. These are Monday. At Birmingham, I mean, these are our people. And like I just say to my guys, I go, look, take the inspiration from it, learn from it, commit to it, take your time, learn your art.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna do this one-to-one. We'll get you in studio. Get it going, Dev, man. I really appreciate it.
Anytime, my brother. Anytime.
All right, man.
Anytime, man.
Okay. He's coming on.
Ready?
He's coming on soon. He's coming on soon. How have you looked forward to today? I can tell you're very excited. Did you enjoy it?
Oh my God, enjoy it. I'm bloody thrilled. Everything helps. It's amazing. She done everything. I got even my glasses.
Smashing it. Drake has dropped it. The reaction's gone mad. It's unbelievable. That song is just super viral. Killing it. And look why he drops it next. Look at the next song. Unbelievable. Banger after banger. I love this song. I love it.